Don't tell her I was in here.
In Louisville, Kentucky, they love thoroughbreds who know how to run down the stretch and get to the wire first. And certainly, they've seen plenty of them here. From Johnny Unitas to Lamar Jackson, today, the Louisville Cardinals will try to live up to that legacy. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Boston College Eagles taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. And the Cardinals will kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Eagles offense will start this game off. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Boston College right back to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Back to throw, it's Moffitt. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They're bringing heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Bringing it back, it's Stone. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. So Louisville's offense will have its first possession of the game. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay, it's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality, let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Unloads quickly. They almost got a first down there. Stopped the yard short. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. The Cardinals get enough for the first down.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Wants to throw. It's right. Going deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Cardinals have their offense in high gear. They'll run it from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mitt.
He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it. Touchdown Cardinals! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
On second down, he's looking downfield, using the quick game. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
Boston College wants to play fast. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That one comes out hot down the right side.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running.
Going to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. He'll take another shot here. Catch inside the 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Cardinals will have it first and 10. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's right. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate. It was a knock free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Final play of the quarter coming. On third down, he drops to throw. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man. Short of the marker, and they'll turn it over. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
On second down, looking to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Oh, man, the big fellas, they usually have the soft hands. Your security blanket is your tight end, but that one hit him in the hands, and he just couldn't pull it in.
Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting first down.
What about that move to pick up a few extra yards to the 35? From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. At the 45, on its way. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play.
Second down coming up.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do I do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Can't get him to the ground.
And this offense is clicking. Everything's moving. And the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy that's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
It's complete. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Power ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Boston College! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. South Carolina is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Jadeveon Clowney had a hand in getting this kid to Columbia, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to LSU.
He's going to let it go. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The RPO, it's complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Dropping back, it's right. He's right on target. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. They're going to go for it with a couple of good options here. Get it to the 1, you get the first down. Get it farther, you get the... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Perkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. BC has it back and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
That's caught. It's Barlow. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stops from getting the first down. Then just inside their own 20, they need to convert. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Makes a move. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start. He lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Out of the gun, the inside give. On the move is the 30. He's off to the races. Past the 30. The tag. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw
Oh
the
my
penalty flag. This
God.
one might be coming back.
Oh, wow.
The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. They'll ride the running back and leave
They
it with
just
him.
blew me, bro. Oh
He's
my.
knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They're facing a 3rd down. Quarterback will audible. To the air. It's right. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch called for, but a flag is on the field. Let's see what that's
Personal
about.
foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
I know this offense came out here in the second half hoping to build on their one-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here and let your defense play and try to get it back.
Lofts one high and deep. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Looking downfield, it's Moffitt. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And what a drive this has been so far by the defense. Of course, they're in their own end of the field. They're sort of in that fringe area. They forced 2 straight incompletions. If they could force another one right here and make it really tough on their opponent to kick a field goal.
Now adjusting. He's going to take off. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Working that left side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Might as well stick with him. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He'll take a deep shot here. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats cover.
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Oh, it's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Boston College right back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Moffitt. He finds his man. Oh, what a cut! And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The Golden Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Barlow. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. First down to start the drive after the break. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback checking off. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Here's the handoff. Sweet cut there. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Right back to the well. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's right. Time to take a shot. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Louisville! And the stomping has commenced. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1?
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still stirring.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but that's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by just 1 over LSU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll start this drive firing. Quick completion on the out. Turns it on at midfield. All kinds of running room. Inside the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Eagles.
You did also.
This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good...
I didn't come.
Next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
BC trying to turn this red zone trip into a party in the mods. Just a short pass to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pick up, and they'll move the chains with the
You think
first
he
down.
cute with the ugly ass bonnet on?
First set of downs after the completion.
By that said.
Going up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes Decent connection. He'll work his way down to the
Huh?
28.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me,
You're
this
that.
coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Ever since they invented the
No, he
forward
said he don't
pass,
wanna
the
come out
tight
here.
ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
Who said
I
that?
think it's because the tight ends
I
have
said
so
that.
much versatility. You know, they can block and stay
No.
in the formation, or they can
He
release
just
and
don't
come
wanna
out.
come.
But either way,
I said that.
quarterback's patient most
Yeah.
of the time. That drag route's going to come.
Okay.
Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13.
What?
When you work in the red zone, they can't pick up the
Yes,
first
he did.
down without
Oh, God,
getting
see
it
what,
into
bro,
the
you
end zone.
used. Okay.
You said
Dropping back,
If
it's
you want me to come, why you just say that?
And he's
Just saying
down
that.
after the short
Oh, wow,
completion.
you know.
He did not make it to the first down marker.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is
Still
keeping
what?
third downs management. That last completion to the
Come here,
tight end accomplished
come on, though.
just that. Really nice play.
come up here.
Wants
Ow.
to throw on third down. He wants it all. And he will score. Touchdown, Boston College. On to attempt to try.
Nigga, you the one with the car?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
after
you
the
ain't coming to
extra
pick up
point,
a
they trail
Yeah, my shit be
35-17.
lying.
The deficit is huge.
What?
This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
What you said?
Says you be lying,
And a
bro.
few anxious moments, but the hands team is
Oh,
able to
That shit
fall on it.
real.
You see, that's what they don't want to call. I just told you to call and you said no.
Why is you lying?
Offense is headed back out on the field.
What?
Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
What?
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights
Yeah,
out,
do a
and
couple
this game's
deals.
over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the
Okay, I'm
pill
finna
and
come
keep
pick you up
trying
right
to
now.
score points? Because
Okay.
it's the defense's responsibility to stop
I'm
them.
finna get ready.
Or
Right
they
now.
just run
I'm
this
finna get
clock
ready.
and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
You're not even ready to leave the house.
I said,
Able
I'm
to
finna get ready. Hey,
scrounge 3
you ain't
yards
even
out of
left
that
yet.
one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the
I
running
think you
game
need
on
that.
first down. Now here they
I'll
come
tell you
again. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 20. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. And the pummeling has started. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start in the
I'm ready, bro.
20.
Come on.
BC has it back, and the
Saying ready,
Eagle
come on.
offense returns to the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent team.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Got his man. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run past defense, they've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Snags it. Couldn't quite nudge it in.
Oh,
Not
but
sure
they
you could
don't
get
want to score that
closer,
damn
but
bad.
it'll
I
be
knew that they
first
don't
and
want to
goal.
score
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw, it's Moffitt. Trying to get to it.
No, he didn't score that. No. No, he didn't score.
He gets into the end zone, won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits.
No, they gave this thing.
Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh